Willkommen zu einer neuen Folge L.A Noire. Wie ihr seht, wir sind immer noch in dem Fall mit dem Autoschieberring. Und ich glaube schon wieder gegen einen Laternenfall, das ist unglaublich. Ja, wie ihr seht, wir müssen jetzt... Was ist denn hier los? Hallo, ich bin Polizei. Ich will zugucken, was ist hier passiert. Okay. Wir müssen jetzt diesen Boss des Autoschieberings festnehmen. Es wurde ja schon gesagt, wie er heißt. Das ist nämlich der Typ von dieser Marquis-Druckerei. Den nehmen wir jetzt einfach mal fest und dann kriegt der sein... Oh, Leute, warum fahrt ihr mir mal hinten rein?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
We should hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Okay, ich sollte vielleicht doch die Sirene anmachen. Dann gehen die Leute
Especially
doch mal
when he's
vielleicht aus dem
surrounded
Weg.
by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
EGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Was ist denn Code 2? Nein, wir sind nicht verfügbar, wir haben eigentlich einen anderen Einsatz. Wir müssen diesen komischen Zitlo festnehmen. Ich glaube, wir schleichen uns mal an. Komm, steig mal aus hier. Sagen wir mal guten Tag.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Okay. Da bleibt ja nur das Beschuldigen.
We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball.
Ja, ich denke,
Gordon Lightball, I'm
richtig
charging
gut.
you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Ja, da freut sich unser Chef mal wieder einen Ast ab. Ey, Mann. Ja. Richtig gut, der Junge. Oh, einen Hinweis haben wir nicht gefunden. Und fünf Fragen. Oh. Oh. Ja, ermutigen. Immer der gute Cop sein, ne? Wer will das schon? Ich nicht.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Tja, da waren sie 3 Jahre vorher fertig, würde ich mal sagen. Läuft bei den Amerikanern. Oder besser gesagt, lief. Das gefallene Idol. Cola King. Warum gibt's nicht bei uns so coole Cola-Marken?
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Ja, und dass das der Polizei überhaupt nicht auffällt, dass da irgendwas... Oh Mann.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Ausgang.
It's you bantering with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this.
Da oben. Mal sehen, wie wir da mit dem Auto hinkommen. Wo ist eigentlich mein Partner schon wieder? Wo ist Bukowski, wenn man ihn braucht? Na los, komm. Jetzt gucke ich extra mal auf die Seite. So, wir müssen da irgendwie rauf. Wie kommen wir da zu diesem Cola King Schild? Gibt es da irgendwie eine Auffahrt? Ah, okay, er winkt uns schon rein. Wir sollen hier reinfahren.
Stop just ahead. Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon.
She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers is Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Die geht hart ran, okay.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Kann man irgendwie was erkennen?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June?
I'm a big fan of beasts.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
Okay.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Ich glaub ihr mal.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
You really are a cute detective, but a little too naive for my taste.
Okay. Die war nicht so einflussreich. Wie kommen wir denn da jetzt runter? Ich will mir das Auto angucken.
Let's go see the coroner.
Ich will da runter. Aber hier kommen wir runter, so. Ey, die ging ja gar nicht mal, die Frau. Keine Ahnung, ist man wirklich so unter K.O.-Tropfen so? Ich will es, glaube ich, auch irgendwie nicht rausfinden. Ach, da ist er
wieder. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part. You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Was haben wir da? Bitte komm nach Hause, du bist ein anständiges Mädchen und passt nicht nach Hollywood. Emma und Molly vermissen dich. Brief der Mutter. Okay, also die Mutter will, dass sie wieder nach Hause kommt. Was haben wir hier?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag.
Aber in der Handtasche der jungen Dame.
I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ja, bisschen. Das ist ein Nummernschild. Können wir damit irgendwas machen? Nö.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Okay, also. Noch irgendwas, was wir uns angucken können? Ja, das haben wir gesehen.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay, bisschen gruselig.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Was sollten wir uns angucken?
What now?
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Okay, dann reden wir nochmal mit der. Dass wir wieder diesen mega langen Weg hier hochlaufen. Alter Verwalter. Ja, wo ist sie denn? Da ist sie.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
komm, jetzt kriegt sie mal die harte.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Boah.
We found a shrunken
Ich glaube, der Fall
head
wird überhaupt
that
nichts.
was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Okay.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs.
Oh,
McAfee,
ey.
I think it would be in
Diese
everyone's
Frau,
best
die geht
interest
doch wohl
if you
gar nicht.
accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is gonna want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Okay, dann fragen wir mal diese Jessica Hamilton. Vielleicht ist die ja ein bisschen kooperativer als der Rest hier. Absolutely fire prayer. Ja.
You know the way. You can drive. All right. Where
Fahr
to?
du da mal hin. Du kannst doch besser fahren als ich. Hat man ja in der letzten Folge gesehen. $1000 Fahrzeugschäden.
GTV on the car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness and sent to
Okay, und mit diesem
receiving
kleinen
hospital.
Fahrtzwischensequenz sage ich euch noch, wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da oder ein Abo. Und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder bei L.A. Noire.